So where do you think innovation is most required? Is it required more on the system of record or more on the system of engagement layer? And what do you think is that missing piece of the puzzle that's going to help bridge the gap between the two?
Great question. You're going to have to stick with me on this because I have a lot to say here, and I'll try to
I'd
articulate
love
it.
to hear all of it.
So in context of enterprise systems, the question of whether to prioritize innovation in the system of record (SOR) or the system of engagement (SoE) really depends on specific goals and challenges of the organization, right? So both systems play a crucial role in the overall effectiveness, and having that balanced approach is necessary. So, in my view, the system of record is responsible for storing and maintaining accurate data, right? And it can benefit from innovations in data analytics, scalability. But on the other hand, the system of engagement is more focused on the user interaction experience. And that presents a real promising area for innovation that can significantly improve the customer engagement. And so there's definitely key areas for innovation in the system of engagement uh, where I think enhancing, the user interfaces, personalizing that experience, those features, the real-time collaboration tools, and even using, AI, generative AI right now, that plays a very, very significant role. So bridging the gap, I think, requires a comprehensive strategy encompassing data flow management, all the agile software practices, and the collaboration between IT and the business teams. So I think the successful integration tools kind of unlock that full potential of the innovation in both systems. And I think that contributes to the organizational efficiency and improved customer satisfaction. But I want to go a bit further because um, if you follow me on social media, I've mentioned over the years ERP is dead, right? And I've mentioned that a time or two uh, for sure. But you might challenge me and say, well, Mark, what do you mean when you say ERP is dead? And what I'm trying to articulate from an industry perspective, ERP systems are maybe not considered dead, but they are undergoing significant transformations, right? You would have to agree. And I think ERP, or what we recognize as a system of record, still play a crucial role in integrating the various business processes, managing resources across the organizations. But so there are still discussions, though, you'd have to agree, in trends indicating that there's a shift away from ERP as it's perceived and utilized. So I think it's important to note that the discussions maybe about the demise of traditional ERP, actually, they do exist, right? So, and if you remember, Dr. Deming famously said, it's not necessary to change. Survival is not mandatory. So when you look at these large ERP companies, I think many organizations or many businesses are investing in ERP modernization, um, and those efforts, are more engineered towards SaaS-based solutions to address a lot of the challenges. And at a minimum, I think ERP is definitely evolving rapidly, maybe not disappearing, um, and it has a focus on that more agile, user-centric, focused with advanced solutions. And those advanced solutions are the no-code area, right? So when I say ERP is dead, it stems from the need for the adaptation of transformation in response to the changing business landscapes out there. So um, is this is where I think no-code platforms play a significant role in the transformation. And at this point, to be honest with you, Ollie, I only know one company in the world that is trying to merge this concept of, of building a next generation of enterprise applications on top of a no-code automation platform. And I think the company that does that the best and fastest is going to lead in having the system of record, right? Whether you want to call that ERP or next gen system, enterprise grade applications or not, uh, that that company I think will have, the seamless advantage of having the system of engagement and the system of record working seamlessly together because they will have built on a platform, a no-code platform. So that's kind of the big hairy goal for, or a big hairy audacious goal for the industry. And I only know one company right now that's tackling that. So
Mhm. Sure. Yeah, and I kind of take a sort of a different view to the same issue. What I see it is more like a Venn diagram, where you have the system of record or your conventional ERP as one circle, and the system of engagement, which is your customer facing applications or end user facing applications, as a second circle in that Venn diagram. And we need a third circle, which sort of becomes that overlap, right? Which understands the system of record and all the governance you've got in your ERP, plus understands the consumer psychology, right? And provides maybe the business analyst the tool to be able to innovate on the most part on the system of engagement layer, but leveraging all that you've got that you built over years and decades on the system of record layer, and kind of be a happy marriage between the two, right? Because I feel that the both are going to be required, and they think of them like at different, different lanes, right? At which, there's going to be a slow speed lane, which is system of record. There's going to be fast speed lane, which is the system of engagement. So the challenge really is to have a no-code strategy that can sort of leverage both of them together, right? Like your conventional ERPs that you've got today, like JD Edwards and SAP and e-business suite, etc. Then you have all the innovation that you keep seeing, like so many SaaS applications keep coming up.